Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully, the notifications are going out. I am live, baby. I'm live, and there are three things that I want to talk about. I know some of you have heard about some of these stories. I'm probably about a day or two late on them, but I definitely wanted to touch on them. And you can already see one of the stories on the screen. Usually, I like to wait. I might end up getting my little timer back. We might just wait 4 minutes before I get started. Not with music, but with something else that I might do. Okay, so if you come in, please get those likes up. Hit the hype button if you can. I'm not sure if you can. And the likes up, it definitely will let people know that I'm live. They'll see this video. So before I get started, let me look on my phone real quick. I always like to see how many people do I have viewing this video because, sometimes notifications don't go out. I've had people say, "Oh, Cerebral, I didn't know that you were live. I didn't know. Okay, I have 14 people. Okay, so I'm going to get started. All right, don't be shy to join in the chat. Okay, so the first story that I want to talk about, I know you've heard about this. What you're seeing on the screen, baby, what you're seeing on the screen is the face of a nut job. This woman is crazy. There are some people who are hyping her up and, she's crazy. She's mentally insane. Okay? She's mentally insane. This woman confronted a racist some racist white man was bothering her online. And whatever she did, she found out where he works or where he lives and drove 3 hours to confront him. First of all, you're a woman. Why are you going to confront a man who can hurt you? Not only that, you don't know if this man is in the KKK. You don't know if he's connected. And why are you driving 3 hours to bother somebody because I don't like what they said to me online? What are you, a baby? We see racism on social media every day for over 20 something years, every single day. So you want to throw a fit because, someone says something racist to you. Yes, it's disgusting. And show up to where they live or work at. I mean, to me, people thought, I'm going to just be quiet. Let me show you this craziness because people can applaud her. But the truth is this woman is crazy. This woman is dangerous and crazy. I don't care what nobody says. Okay, so let's see.
This woman did what absolutely nobody expected, and after watching the video, I promise you'll never forget her name. DeVilleneuve Maid says she was getting flooded with hate comments, but one man, Mike Arnold, took things way too far. He thought hiding behind a screen made him untouchable. Spoiler, it didn't. She tracked him down, found his full identity, found his workplace, then drove more than 3 hours just to confront him face to face. And yes, she recorded every second. When she walked into his job, Mike froze. She read back his comments, asked him to repeat them to her in person, and suddenly he had nothing to say. But she didn't stop there. She told him he needed to apologize, in writing, using the statement she drafted. And if he refused, she'd send proof of his secret Grindr account straight to his wife. What do you think he did? He apologized. Immediately. The moment blew up on TikTok, and right after the chaos went viral, DeVilleneuve Maid suddenly made her account private, leaving everyone talking, stitching, and arguing about whether she went too far or if he finally got exactly what he deserved. One thing's clear. This is what happens when the wrong person gets pushed too far.
You don't know me, I don't know you, but I was that person that you commented under. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Crazy world.
You see what I'm saying? Crazy. This woman is crazy.
But I just wanted you to know, you see how easy I found you? It's not cool, right?
I wish you would come up to me because we will be fighting. Or I'm calling the cops and I'm suing you for stalking me. And I'm not saying he's right. I hate disgusting racist people. I do.
Yeah, so I'm going to give you the opportunity and apologize, or I'm going to show your wife the Grounded account I found.
Now, Mike, what did you learn today? And what did you say, Mike? Because, oh my God, that lady drove 3 hours to get an apology from a man that left a mean comment. 3 hours to get a stranger to apologize to her. But that laugh, straight diabolical. Whatever Mike said, we need to know what Mike said. Girl, what did Mike say to you? Gotta start being nicer online, y'all. Nah, man, I never want to beef with her. Her, Kendrick Lamar, 50 Cent, never, ever want beef with them. Never.
She drove 3 hours away to find this man at his job over a TikTok comment. And she said, you see how easy it was for me to find you? Terrified. I would have been terrified. Do we know what he said in her comment section? Does anybody know what he said? And do we have eyes on her at all times? Because
This woman did what absolutely.
Okay, so I'm going to see if I can zoom in to see what he said. Okay, there it is. Give me a quick little second. I'm going to see if I can zoom in to see what did he say to her under her page, her social media. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Aren't you winning right now, feeling left out? You're crying about a post with white men crying over a holiday that doesn't celebrate them. Nobody asked for a Juneteenth. It's been around since the late 1800s. You probably learned about it yesterday. You're the epitome of a meme. If you're not whining, why are you even saying anything about it? It doesn't bother you. Something. So he's calling her, she's whining about something, about a holiday in Juneteenth. He says she looks like a meme. He says, I'm just here. Someone else said, I'm just here because of black fatigue. I'm tired of the unruly Igor, the N-word mentality and lack of basic home training. It has nothing to do with whining. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but a lot more white folks or something. I have black fatigue. I don't know if that's him saying that. I'm tired of the unruly Igor mentality. Well, so are black people who are tired of ghetto black people. I'm tired of people thinking we all agree with that or we're all the same as ignorant. Something 13% does 50% of the crimes in America to set it off so we can something. Okay, just Iggers to be one of them. Black people cry all the time about how they are something because they're black. God forbid a white guy says bullshit, then you uppity Negroes get all worked up and try to deflect. It's actually funny as F to me. I'm just sitting back waiting for year 13% or something. Okay. All right, so I see two men. I don't know. Oh, I think that was him when she said, I think Mike, the one saying all that crap. I mean, okay, so here's my take. This is how I feel. I have seen racism online for so long, it doesn't even faze me. I think that we as black people, we've been seeing racism every year. So I don't understand why we get in shock when somebody keeps repeating the same talking points we've been hearing, whether some of it's the truth or not. It's like, why do we keep getting so emotional over it? I really could care less about some of the stuff I see. I don't want a black person calling me the N-word. I don't want a non-black person calling me the N-word. But most of all, why do you get so worked up over stuff people are saying on the internet and they say in real life? Because people will say, well, the internet is not real life. The internet is real life. The internet is where people from real life go on to talk about what they want to say, and they can have fake pictures to finally say what the hell they want to say. Okay? And my thing is that she's not mentally stable. She's very overly sensitive. Yes, she has a right to be pissed off and hurt and offended. My thing is, once you show up to someone's job, They could easily sue you for stalking or harassment. The fact that you looked up their personal information online could be seen as a crime. And you are a woman. You know how many KKK members have jobs all around us? You really think that stuff disappeared just because the government said it was wrong? They went underground. They have connections to judges and police officers and all types of people. These are men. I would never drive up to a man's job as a woman and put myself in physical danger from a man. If you have a problem with harassment and bullying from racism, sue them. You have his information. You know who he is. Go to the court and sue him for racism and bullying online, and show the receipts of what he said to you and how he was bullying and picking on you and all of that. So at the end of the day, yes, she has a right to be offended and upset, but she still is not right in the head. She is still crazy to drive, waste her gas to drive 3 hours away to show up to somebody's job because you have a problem with someone's opinion online about your race. I don't care what nobody says. That woman is crazy and that woman is dangerous. And the way that she was laughing, like, you better apologize or I'm going to put this on Grindr. Now, he did apologize, and apparently he might be on the down low. Okay. So, I mean, she did what some people want to do. Of course, some people think, everyone has had thoughts of confronting somebody you don't like, showing up and trying to fight them and stuff. But in the real world, the real everyday, you have to be careful. Okay. Let me see what's being said in the chat. She had to buy all of that gas and risk her life. I hope this is a skit. That Mike guy was way too calm. So yes, it was Mike. Those comments that I read that he was saying to her. And all it takes is one to make others change. Let's see. I'm happy she did it. She did it. Stop talking crap. Okay, Nikki says you're happy she did it. He probably doesn't even remember his comment to her. I don't see anything wrong with this. The internet has given people the false sense of safety to say disrespectful things to others without any accountability. I mean, but I have freedom of speech. I can say whatever I want to say. It's my opinion. Now you want to come confront me on my job. What do you want to do? Do you want to fight because you don't like the fact that I don't like you, or I don't like things about your racial group? I don't have to. That's the problem. Black people care too much. People don't have to like you. And people have been very vocal about not liking black people, some people, not all people. And it's like, why haven't we gotten over this and stopped being so sensitive to it? Yes, confront them back. You're online just like them. Curse their ass out online. You could even, she could have even put online, I see you're on Grindr. He doesn't have the skills. Well, he might, but to find out where she is type of thing. I feel like as a woman, she has to be careful going up to men like that, confronting them, because men are crazy. Okay. So, but she did what she did and it's done with. And, I just felt like scary. And if the fact that she can find all his personal information shows the skills that she have, and that's not bad, but also I don't know what she's capable of and I don't know what he's capable of. I feel like, I believe in suing. I want to see more black people suing to get paid, to get compensation for this type of stuff, the racism and everything. But let's see, crazy work. I don't value anyone enough to go to them like that. Now, here's the thing. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if someone really pissed me off and I knew where they were, maybe I could go up there and say, yeah, you said this. Well, here I am. What you gonna do? Here I am right here. Somebody press record and put this on TikTok. Yeah, you called me a such and such. Let's say it's somebody I know around the way. And I found out they were saying racist things to me and I know where they work. They are from my neighborhood. And then I go up to the job, say, y'all press record. Say, oh, so this is it. Yeah, say it to my face now. What you want to do? But some random person online, like some random racist online, and then I find out where they work and drive 3 hours up there, wasting my damn gas. I mean, but everyone is different. That's what she wanted to do, and that's what she did. Okay, she didn't show his face, and but I don't know. She's made her account private. We don't know who he's connected to. We don't know what kind of threat she's gotten from this, and she made her account private. Hopefully she is okay. Okay, hopefully she's okay. So, all right. Now let's go to the next topic. I only have 3 things I wanted to share with you today. So let's go to a white woman. I think she has biracial children, and apparently she says she's done with black men. She says they say once you go black, you don't go back. You know, the D is so good that you ain't gonna never go back. Others say, well, actually, once you go black, your community won't want you, of men won't want you, and all types of stuff. Let's see what she's saying.
So do y'all know that phrase, once you go black, you never go back? Yeah. It means once you go black, you never actually go back to them. Okay?
Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me good. Okay. There was a little issue. Okay, I'm going to start from the beginning again.
So do y'all know that phrase, once you go black, you never go back? Yeah. That actually means once you go black, you never actually go back to them. Okay, that's what that means, because I've been with nothing but black men my entire life, and I can honestly say, worst decision ever. Okay, if I could go back in time, I would. And that's something I would definitely change, is being with a black man. Okay, my dad used to always tell me, you need to be with a white man, you need to have white kids, blah, blah, blah. And I would always be like, no, because I liked black men, but I should have listened. So if you are a white girl and you're considering being with a black man, I would honestly think long and hard about that one.
I ain't gonna lie, when I see the preferences talking like this, I'd be like, that's what you get. Because there's so many women that get on this app and tell y'all what's going on. And then there's a few men out here that step up and tell y'all what's going on too. But y'all don't listen. Y'all be listening to black men tell y'all that, you know, y'all more submissive and this why they respect you more, and y'all be listening and blah, blah, blah. And then you get left with a baby. Or you get done wrong. Because you thought that you was going to get treated better because you were sold a lie. That's what you get. Like, when it comes to stuff like this, situations like this with the preferences, I just say that's what you get, bro. Yeah. Talking about once you go black, you never go back to them. Well, when black women were trying to tell you to not go black at all, you decided to come over here. You decided to not listen to your dad. All right. If black women telling you what their experiences is with black men, then why do y'all be thinking that you finna get some type of special treatment? How many examples do you need in order for you to start listening to them? Should have listened to your dad too.
So do y'all know that phrase, once you go black, you never go back? Yeah. That actually means once you go black, you never actually go back to them. Okay, that's what that means, because I've been with nothing but black men my entire life, and I can honestly say, worst decision ever.
Okay, where do I start? Where do I start with this? Okay. I'm not one of these black women who gets off like bloodthirst or bloodlust when I see a woman not black being treated like shit from black men, because I believe in women being treated correctly. And as someone who interracially dates since I was a teenager, I'm not gonna bash a woman who dated a black man and laugh at her pain and her plight, because I don't want them laughing at me if I date one of their men and it doesn't go right, type of thing. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. We know from what we've seen for over a decade is that black men had told white women that black women were loud, ghetto, not submissive, can't cook, don't keep a clean house, can't raise kids, and all this other stuff, and our hairstyle choices and stuff. And there was a time where there was, and there still are, some women who ate it up. They ate it up, bragging about, look, I got your black man, or we got the good black men, or, oh, y'all don't listen. Always, it's been so many who used to talk crap who are now single baby mamas. And it's like no one really wants to laugh, but some do, because some did believe that they were going to end up with a better result. And here's my thing. Why can't you just look at the state of black women and get an idea of what's going to probably happen to you? When you're looking at a community when over 70% of the women are left with children and not getting wiped up, shouldn't that tell you in your mind that this is a group of men that don't commit on average? The fact that you can look up that over 90% of biracials, daddies are not there and didn't marry the mama. I believe it was 92% of biracials, daddies didn't raise them. They're out of wedlock. 92%. So you can't act like you don't know with the high chance of what might happen to you when you decide to dabble with black American men. They have a reputation, and many black women have been, yes, it's true. Like he said, black women have complained online, but when black women complain, they think that is something wrong with the black woman. Oh, you just can't keep a man. Oh, see, well, I see y'all on TV and some of you on social media. You loud and you're ghetto. You're at restaurants twerking. No wonder they're not staying with you. I'm different. We're better. We're classier. We come from better culture than you. It'll be different. And then they find out, a lot of them, actually it's not. Yeah, he might have wanted you to produce a baby because of your hair texture or your genes. Especially if he's not cute, he thinks your genes could help him produce a better looking child, which has been seen a lot with very unattractive black and white people making very beautiful biracial kids together. So, I mean, I'm just saying I've seen it a number of times, and that's what they do to get with some of these women. But also listening to her accent, she's a hood rat. I know these type of white women. They don't know that they're ghetto, but they are. She's ghetto. She's a ghetto white woman. I can hear it all in her diction, all in her tone. Okay, this is a hood white woman. And that's what she was dating. A lot of hood black men. I guarantee you her man probably isn't some six-figure, very well-to-do black man, her baby daddy. I promise you he probably isn't. And yes, they're somewhat different, even though some of them are also problematic. But also, I'm not for people saying, oh, you have to date who your parents tell you to date. When people say, oh, you should have listened to your father. No one's going to tell me who I can date and who I can fall in love with, number one. You're not doing that. Especially if my father is racist. You're not going to tell me if I can date a man not black. No one's going to tell me who I can love and who I can marry. So no, but her father did probably, he knew the statistics and he knew what her chances probably would be and tried to warn her. And now she's saying, I should have listened to my dad. Here's the thing. She doesn't have to only date black men. A racist white man won't deal with her because she has half black babies. And I'm not one of these black people that support that, because the fact that you would shun a woman because you don't like that her kids fuck is racist. And I don't support racism, period. But realistically, there are a number of men like this. There are black men. If I had a half white baby, there would be black men who might have a problem with dating me because they're like, oh, you let a white man you made a baby with one, even though they're running around with all these half black babies from them. But you know, they're hypocrites and full of crap. If she were to date a white man again, he probably would have to be hood like her. A hood rat white guy who has dated black women and they're both sort of similar, and he might date her. They both might have mixed kids from previous relationships. Those things happen. I have seen a sprinkle of white men who have had white women who have half black kids because they're not racist and they'll love the kids regardless, type of thing. But you do have a number of white men who feel like, oh, you had a black penis. I've seen them online thinking that every black man is huge, and they're not, thinking, oh, I can't go in after her because, she had something bigger. That's not always true. Or they know, oh my God, the black seed, as they say, she let the black seed in there. Oh God, I can't do it. She been nutted in by a black man. Oh no, and then there a number of them are prejudiced and racist, and they view her differently, type of thing. Especially if they find out that he was a hood rat too. So it can lower. You have white women who have dated black men and slept with black men all throughout high school and college, and then they go and marry white men, and they keep it a complete secret that they have laid with black men, or they have to lie about it because the white men don't want to hear it. They can't handle it. And it's the same thing with the black man. I told you how that black guy I was dating, he wasn't acting right. There was a fine ass white man I was looking at on my job, and he was looking at me. We flirted, and I said, well, he's interested. I think I said that just to piss his ass off, though, to be honest with you. And then he snatched me up and bent and twisted my arm up. And he told me off because the thought that I would be with a white man just drove him insane all of a sudden. So this is very real. Very real. Okay. So, it's craziness. The men can't take it. And you know why? The thought of the penis, it just does something to them in their brain to where they can't picture it or they can't get over it. Oh, you now let them, they can't. So it's just best just be quiet about it, honestly. You could be honest, but some of them can't handle it. Even though they've been up in Punani, that's not black all the time. So apparently she's been treated like crap. She probably was left a baby mama. And there are black women who said, this happens, don't do it. My thing that I don't understand, though, is when black women are celebrating this, because I've seen them, but yet, why do y'all some get so happy when so many black women, y'all won't stop effing black men either? So some black women get happy seeing these white and non-black women talking like her. I won't go black again. He dogged me out. And then they're like, yeah, girl, that's what you get. We told you. But yet y'all still sleeping with black men too. So do y'all want to keep all the no good black men and have them in rotation so the non-black women can't get no black man or no black dingaling? Is this what's going on? I don't know. But, there are other black women who are celebrating like, look, we've told y'all. Y'all said that we were bitter, we were haters, we were jealous, we were insecure, we were lacking in the femininity department, which I damn sure am not, and that, you took the black man, and then he dogged, and then you online crying. Okay, and she's been through a number of black men who repeatedly treated her like crap, and now she's done. I think she does. If she wants to date a black man, a white man, my observation is, again, she would probably have to date one who has dated black women before and maybe has children with a black woman, but they're not together. Or he has dated black women and white women and he's not racist. She'll have to go for one of those types for that to work. So, But yeah, I used to see it all the time. I told you I've been on here for a minute. I remember black men getting white women on their podcasts to laugh at black women and talk about how womanly we are and what we do and what we don't do. I'm like, honey, y'all be watching cooking videos online to learn how we cook, to go cook for the black man, copying our recipes and shit, learning how we wash and stuff. I'm not saying white women, but some of them. All this stuff. So I feel like just come clean that you was wrong and that black women was right. But a number of them are too prideful. They're too prideful to admit it. A number of them. Okay? So because a lot of the black men they get with, they be cheating on them with other women not black. Oh, yes, they do. And black women. He's up there lying to you in the house talking about black women. And as soon as he go outside and he sees a fine ass black woman, he's right in our damn face and you don't even know it. But they lie to them and make them think they hate black women. I'm telling you, when you're not around, it's a whole different story going on. But they're in denial about it because they've been put up on that hierarchy and get that self-esteem boost for so long throughout people within society that they really be believing this shit. And then when it goes left and it turns into a nightmare, they're in shock, even though a lot of black women told you what probably might happen. So I don't know. So she learned. I don't know what she's going to do now. So, let me see in the chat what's being said. I'm not laughing either. I'm so happy with my white boyfriend. It's not because he's white. He just treats me well. For me, it's too late. Preferences can have them. I've seen this play out over and over again in real life. They're just happy to be proven right. I think, let's see. I had something similar happen, and this guy put a whole son. He put a whole son by a Latina or something. I was like, do you want to break down your son's ethnicity in hypocrisy? I don't understand. Okay, he quit talking. Let's see. They barely make those videos anymore because Dequan is dragging them all over the 50 states. Yeah, I'm telling you. And it makes me sick, though, when they think we're all jealous. I've had this happen so many times when it's an interracial couple, and as soon as you make eye contact, they tense up. They get scared looking or keep staring or look frightened or uncomfortable. They think you're going to say something like, I don't want your man. He ain't even my type. I don't want that man. You know? And it's just craziness. But you don't know, they say so much and they see so much online of black women who talk about it. They assume, oh, y'all all hating, y'all all jealous, y'all all don't want me with them. Not everybody cares. So let's go to the next topic, the last topic I wanted to share with you.
So y'all want to know the scariest thing, and it's happening to me now, is being a female, married. I'm 37. I have 2 kids. They're 5 and 7. And I've been a stay-at-home mom for the past 10 plus years. I have no income. I have no money. I use my husband's credit card and I use my husband's money. And 2 weeks ago, he told me that he wants to move forward with divorce. Today, I literally, like, I use an American Express credit card for everything. It's got my name on it, but obviously he pays the bill. He told me he's gonna cut it off, and I gotta, like, move all the automatic payments and stop using it. And he said, you need to start using your own card now. What card? I don't have a card. It's my terrifying. I mean, I feel all who needs their mommy because I don't know how to take care of myself. I don't, like, it's just terrifying. Terrifying. So, y'all want to know credit card for everything. It's got my name on it, but obviously he pays the bill. He told me he's gonna cut it off, and I gotta, like, move all the automatic payments and.
Okay. Leave a heart if you heard everything that she said. There was a little bit of something going on. Hopefully you all heard what she said, but this is just scary. This is scary because as a woman who wants to be a stay-at-home wife, this is scary when you see women. It just changes in an instant. And it's true. They said a man who controls all the money has power to starve you. It's like, what do? It's like, I don't want to have to work. I'm working at the house. I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm taking care of the kids. And yes, I want my allowance from you. I need money for food and for clothing and some little things I want if we want to travel and stuff. So many women are saying, see, this is why we tell you, don't be a stay-at-home wife. But we don't all want to work. We don't all want to work like a man. We don't want a hard life. Not everybody wants working like a dog. Or if I got a bad back and stuff, I don't want to work to death. So my thing is, I'm thinking, you know what? What do you do when your man is a butthole and you don't want him to know that you actually have a job? That's kind of hard, though, if you're living in the same house together. The fact that a man could just cut you off like that, knowing you don't have nothing, I would look at that more than anything. You know I ain't got no job. You know I don't have nothing. And you're telling me, oh, time to get your own shit. Cut that off. Like, hold on. You just can't do something like that so quickly. I don't have nothing else. And you know that. It tells me how you feel about me and how you don't love me. I don't know what's going on in their relationship in that house to what made him get up and tell her, oh, I don't want to be with you no more, the mother of my children. But hold on. Someone says, so she's taking care of babies and just admitted she doesn't know how to take care of herself. Well, she was married probably early and she wasn't working. She was taking care of the kids and she didn't learn how to do all these things. And it's scary. It's scary because so many women think I have this perfect marriage. He takes care of me. And there are even people who don't discuss finances. You don't even know what's in the bank. You don't know the passwords. You don't know nothing. I can't be in a relationship like that. You need to know everything. Okay, especially if I'm paying bills and I need to know stuff. What if he passes away and I need information for the bank or something? I don't know what's going on. I have no information. And any man who would withhold any type of information like that is disgusting. And you would be shocked how many men and women have issues discussing money during their relationship, before they get married, and when they're married. That makes no sense to me. You should not be hiding a damn thing from me. And I need to know, is there a will set up? I need to see the will. I need to see my name as the beneficiary. I need to see all of that, because a man protecting a woman is not just physical. When you provide and protect, that means you have something in place in case you pass away and I'm taken care of. I need to know, am I in a will? What's going on here? That is protection. And the kids. Okay, now she's out here completely lost to the wind, not knowing what to do. And this happens to women who was married for 30 and 40 plus years. All of a sudden the man leaves her and she's been staying in the house, which is a job. I don't get when people say, well, you're a wife. Baby, yeah, okay, to take care of my kids, to cook and clean after my kids is my job. But my husband, okay, I'm picking up your laundry. I'm folding your clothes. I'm ironing your clothes. I'm picking up your drawers and washing them. I'm making sure you're fed every night. I'm scheduling your appointments. I have to service you in the bedroom, even if I'm tired, even if I don't even get an orgasm, but you always do, and you get to use my body for the ultimate pleasure. So yeah, baby, you do owe me something for all I have to endure. Carried your babies, almost broke my body in half, my vagina giving birth, stitching up, getting stitched, big old afterbirth, breastfeeding 24 hours a day. And if it hurts, yeah, baby, no, I'm not. I am relevant. I have earned my keep. That's how I feel. So now look what's happening to her. And she says, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to live. I feel lost. I feel like a child. And this just shows you again how quickly things could change. And I feel like if you need to have money, get a job at the house. Maybe you can get a remote job where you work inside the house. When he's at work, you're working as well at the house. Or you can start baking cookies or baking stuff and selling it on Facebook Marketplace. Maybe you could start your own business and promote it on TikTok and send out your baking cookies and cakes and stuff online. I see that all the time. You can find a hobby that you like and turn it into a way to make money and put it in a savings account, and just for emergencies or for your play money or whatever. But some say no, get some little job, a part-time at-home job, so that you'll have something to put on your resume that you were working and still doing something type of thing. So, I mean, this is just sad to me. I hate when I see stuff like this, because some women have the dream of being able to stay home and not having to work like a dog on top of taking care of a husband and children. Not everybody wants to. You have some women boss life or working like a dog. Not everybody wants that. Not everybody wants that. Some people want to rest and take care of the home and take care of the kids and their husband. And it should be considered some type of job because of situations like this. Okay, because when she tries to get a job, they're going to look at, oh, well, where you working? What's going on? It's like, no, I was taking care of my family. Okay, so this is a nightmare. And she has a lot of anxiety, I'm sure. And I hope everything works out for her. But this is a reminder of how quickly things can change when you are a stay-at-home mom, and how these men could do you, and you will be completely destitute. So it's scary. All right. So that is it, everybody. That is it for today's video. Just a few short things that I wanted to share with you. Not that many stories. This recently happened and I wanted to go over it. And I might have a little bit more very soon. So please get those likes up and subscribe. Y'all like these beautiful pictures up here? Okay, we have the beautiful Pam Grier, Sade, Tina Turner, these legendary women, beautiful legendary women. So again, click the bell for all notifications so you know when I'm live and when I'm uploading. And if you have any stories, I'll be checking my email soon. Okay, so you all take care. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, okay. I'm looking at the comments, the video of the woman who says she's not going back black. You said the only reason why some black women are laughing is because for decades, we black women were the butt of the joke. And now these women are going through things too. And they've been going through it. They were just quiet about it because, again, their pride. They didn't want to admit, some of them, oh my God, I'm not as special as I thought. I mean, he might have said certain things about my hair, usually that, or just tried to make me feel better than the ghetto black women. Like, oh my God, but he did me wrong too. So, So that is it, everybody. I'll talk to you later. All people are welcome. Share your opinions of what you think about all of this. And what I said doesn't apply to everyone with each story. You all take care.